Embarrassing, being chased back to your flat by a vicious Pekingese. Look friendly, too, you know. Can't tell with some dogs, though. I don't know. Some dogs you just can't trust. Dobermans. Dobermans, you cannot trust Dobermans. They've been known to turn on their owners. You know that. I mean, if a Doberman's licking your face, he's not being friendly. He's basting you. Guarantee you're going to be lunch for him sooner or later. You know, I sometimes wonder if dogs aren't mean because they're bored. You know? Because I think dogs have got to have the most boring life in the world. I love them, but I look at them, I think, my God, what do? They don't do anything. They just lay around and sleep. Dog can't read a book to improve himself. Can't watch TV and figure out what's going on, you know. Can't go out dancing when he feels like it. Nothing. Ah. I'd hate to think that the highlight of my day would be chasing a stick. That's about it, though. That's all they do. Chase a stick, they pee on a lamppost, come back in. Eat dinner off the floor. That's a big thrill. Eat the same thing every night. I mean, a dog has no conscious choice in his diet. You know, he can't walk in the kitchen and say, hey, man, I love horse meat, but just once I'd like some Chinese food or something. I'm so sick of that crap night after night of the same damn thing. But they can't express themselves, you know? It'd be such a limited way to live without being able to express yourself. Outside of barking or wagging your tail. Of course, if they could, I don't know if they'd have much to say, because dogs are not real smart. I read that someplace. They're quite low on the intelligence level of animals, which you don't have to read. You can tell that by the way they greet each other. I gotta figure that's a dead giveaway right there. Any thinking animal's gotta come up with some other way to say hello. Let's bow or shake hands. It's a little personal. Wouldn't even do that to myself. But see, they don't know. That's their instinct, you see. Their whole life is just ruled by instincts. They have sex. Now, that's true, but there again, that's instinctive. Obviously, there's no physical attraction involved, because when two dogs have sex, they never see each other. They don't know who the hell it is. You see the back of a head and two ears, that's it. And when they get that urge, they'll have sex with anything. And dogs try and mate with my leg at people's houses. It's always so uncomfortable. Nobody knows how to handle that situation, you know? The host will pass it off. Hey, he really likes you. Yeah, I know, but these are new pants. And you can't hit somebody's dog. That's like the kid, boy. So what do? End up taking a tour of the house like that. Well, what's down the hall here? That's the back bedroom. I like that. Say, where does he sleep, anyway? We could drop him off someplace? Oh, he's friendly, but he's real lonesome. The dog doesn't know. That's his urge, you see. That's his urge. Now, see, man has instincts, too, but he balances it out with intelligence, whereas a dog is just, he doesn't, you know. I mean, when I see a dog spinning around chasing his tail, you know. I gotta figure he ain't too swift, you know? Yeah, man has instincts, a lot of instincts. You should trust them, too. You must trust your instincts. I mean, there are times when I've been in situations where every instinct of mine tells me that I should leave. But because I'm afraid to offend somebody or they might not like me, I'll stay there and I'll suffer. That's why I almost hate to come home. Because I got to get past the local earbender down there in the lobby.
Morning, Miss Trimble. Press the buzzer.
I can't press the buzzer.
Ah.
Thank you.
Morning, Mr. Monteith.
Morning, Mr. Watson.
Been shopping, have you? Hey?
Right again, Mr. Watson. You never miss a trick, do you?
Funny you should say that, you know.
Huh?
Oh, talking to our cat this morning. Lovely cat. We call it Ethel after the late wife, you know. Funny thing about women, you notice they're very like cats. About the ears.
Yeah, well, I'd like to stand here and talk to you all day, Mr. Watson, but I'm in kind of a hurry.
No, don't let me keep you.
Okay.
By the way, did the police get you all right?
What? The police?
Well, yes, there was 2 of them upstairs knocking on your door.
The police were at my door?
Yeah. And I think they was armed.
They were armed?
Yeah. Well, you can tell by the bulge.
What?
Oh, yes, the bulge, Mr. Monteith. You see, when I was your age, the coppers never had no bulge. A truncheon, yes, but they never had the bulge.
Mr. Watson, what were the police doing at my door?
Something about a murder.
A murder? Now, wait a minute. Are you sure you got the right flat?
Look, Mr. Monteith, I know what flat you... I mean, your flat is
2B.
2B. Now, was it 2B or not?
Say that, Mr. Watson. Please don't say that.
No, I'll tell a lie. You're right, I'm wrong. It wasn't you at all. No, it wasn't you.
Thank God we got that straightened out.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to stand here and talk to you, Mr. Watson, but I gotta go. I'm expecting an urgent phone call.
Well, I suppose you get plenty of phone calls being a Canadian.
I'm not a Canadian, Mr. Watson. I'm a comedian. I'm an American.
Oh, well, nobody's perfect. Anyway, I don't reckon it's all your fault.
What's not my fault?
The weather.
What?
Well, let's face it, Mr. Monteith. I mean, after all, when your lot put that man on the moon, since then the weather's all been cocked up, hasn't it? It's done nothing but rain.
Oh, you don't really believe that, do you?
Oh. It might have been one small step per man up there, but it was one bloody great puddle down here. Yeah.
Well, I gotta go, Mr. Watson.
Yeah, well, it's all this talk of water that does it. It always makes me go as well.
Hold on, Mr. Watson.
Bye, Mr. Monteith. Sorry to hear about the wife's accident.
What Mr. Watson, my wife did not have an accident.
Oh? Well, I heard she'd gone off to hospital.
No, she just gone off.
Oh, everything does in this weather, doesn't it? There's eggs, milk, bacon, the lot. Especially if you ain't got no fridge. Here, do you know, when I was your age, we never had no fridges. No, and we never had packets of sausages that said on them, warning, do not open after March the 10th. Now, what I want to know is, what happens if you open them up 1 minute past midnight on March the 11th? Do the sausages burst out of their packet and eat everything inside? When I was your age, Mr. Monteith, we never had sausages that had...
Come in. I'm coming. Don't hang up. Don't hang up, please. I'm coming. Hello. Damn it. That could have been a call that would change my life. And now I'll never know. All because I couldn't say to Mr. Watson, no, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you now. Why do I find it so difficult to say no? Boy, I'm afraid I don't know. I'm afraid that I'll offend somebody, afraid they won't like me. I mean, we all want to be liked, but my Lord, I mean, sometimes I can't say no to the most unlikely people. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Thursday. I'll pick it up Thursday. All right.
Kaiser, would you ever give us £1 for a cup of tea?
A cup of tea doesn't cost £1.
I'll be it does, sir, when it's 86 proof. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. God, there's one born every minute.
I couldn't refuse him. I mean, honesty like that deserves its reward. Besides, I have a certain regard for winos, you know? It's their singleness of purpose that I like, you know? I don't know, this tendency of being unable to say no, though, has really gotten me into some appalling situations. You know, the kind that make you cringe with embarrassment whenever you think of them.
Oh, Mr. Monteith, I can't stand it. You're hysterical. Isn't he, Charles? Seriously, Mr. Monteith.
Oh, no, please. The name's Kelly. Unless you're a friend of my ex-wife's, then it's the mummy's curse.
What do you think is the most important quality in a comedian?
Oh, timing.
You made my evening. You've got to come to dinner, hasn't he, Madeline?
Oh, absolutely. Not that we'd eat very much. We'd be laughing all the time.
Oh, you've seen me eat, then.
Oh, do stop. I'll wet myself.
That's okay. I worked toilets for years.
Oh, it's too much. You've got to come to dinner. We insist, don't we, Maddie?
No.
We do. Sunday night.
Oh,
we won't take no for an answer.
Let me give you our address.
Come at 8:30.
All right.
Do you like things hot and saucy?
Oh, yeah. Well, what about the food?
I can't wait for Sunday.
Well, you sprinkle something on Charlie's cereal there, then you won't have to, you know?
I wish I had my tape recorder.
I should have said no. I just couldn't turn them down. They were a comedian's dream. I hadn't heard laughs like that since my honeymoon.
Yes?
Hi.
Yes?
Well, it's me.
Yes, I can see that, but who are you?
Well, it's me, Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah. Kelly Monteith, remember? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Are you quite sure you got the right house?
Oh, come on, Charlie, now.
How do you know my name?
Don't you remember? You told me at the Brannigan's party. You and Maddie and...
You mean Madeline?
Yeah, that's right, Madeline. You invited me to dinner.
Madeline invited you to dinner.
Yeah.
Madeline! This, Kelly here said you invited him to dinner.
Insisted.
I did?
Yeah. Hot and saucy, huh, Madeline?
Saucy. Madeline. Oh, wait a minute. Were you that finance director?
No, I'm the comedian.
Comedian. Oh, yes, the comedian. The joke person. And we invited you to dinner.
Insisted.
Oh, dear. It's all coming back to me now. Well, I suppose you'd better come in.
Nice place you got here. Hey, who shot the couch? And, so the woman said, "Who is it?" And the parrot said, "It's the plumber." Always one of my favorites. Boy, this is really good. What is it?
It was my lunch for tomorrow.
Well, that's good coffee. What kind is it?
Instant.
You know, I had an uncle once who was so lazy that...
How lazy was he?
Well, he was so lazy, he would put instant coffee in his mustache and then drink hot water. It's an old joke. But, and again, this is an old house. Well, I sure won't forget tonight. Certainly, I'm glad that you insisted that I have dinner with you. It's a whole new eating experience. First time I ever broke a tooth on the gravy. Well, good night.
You and your drunken invitations. Why can't you ever say no?
Why can't I ever say no?
All because I couldn't refuse a couple of drunks at a party. I gotta go to the dentist. Which I'm running late for. Well, because I put it off, see? Like most people, I dread going to the dentist. One of those childhood fears that never seems to leave you. So silly, too, because most of the time the anticipation is worse than the actual event. You know, but my imagination just starts to blow things out of proportion. As soon as I sit down in that chair, my imagination just goes crazy. Sounds become louder. Even the instruments suddenly appear huge. And much more menacing than they actually are. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Kelly Monteith? Am I...
Come right this way, sir.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I don't mean to jump ahead. It's just I'm a little late. It's emergency. Gonna take out all my gums.
Come in, Mr. Monteith. Let me take that. You just sit down and relax.
Okay.
Monteith.
Yes.
What a lovely name. Music to a dentist's ears.
Well, it's a lot better than trench mouth.
Open up and let's take a look. My probe, please, Miss Plenty. Thank you. Right, now then. Oh, by the way, have you met my new nurse, Miss Plenty?
I heard her.
Nice to eat you too, Mr. Monty.
I say, have a look at this, Miss Plenty.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, was your last dentist a handyman?
Oh, what?
I haven't seen wooden fillings in years.
Wooden filling?
Oh, just a little molar joke. My hammer, please, Miss Plenty. Now, I'm just going to tap around a little, and you let me know if it hurts.
Hey, Joe! Give us an hand here. If that hammer was a bird, you'd soon pick it up and swing it.
Oh, God, those blasted builders. How do they expect me to hear my patient scream with all that? Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Oh!
Up there.
Oh!
Right there.
Oh,
How about here? Yes, I think I can see what the problem is. Miss Plenty. Oh, by the way, at this year's dentist's convention, my nurse was voted Miss Wisdom Tooth.
Really?
Yes, and everybody tried to pull me.
Miss Plenty, would you prepare an injection, please? I'm just going to deaden your mouth down here. I'm going to do a little drilling.
Well, no, wait. I got a heavy date tonight.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to grind down the rough edges.
But what about the anesthetic?
Oh, that will have worn off by then. Miss Plenty, would you... It's times like this I wish I was a gynecologist. I certainly am. Now, oh, I say, I'm so sorry. Now, you might just feel a little jab. Oh, I'm so sorry. Must be last year's needle. I kept telling her to get a new one. Drill, please, Miss Plenty. Sorry, I must have hit the one nerve the anaesthetic didn't reach. Push him down, Miss Plenty. And you've plenty there to push him down with. I'm just going to change the drill.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm joining the lady right there.
Not dressed like that, you're not.
What's the matter with the way I'm dressed?
We insist you wear a jacket.
But this is a jacket.
Yeah, maybe, for a potato.
Look, the lady's expecting me, all right?
We happen to have a few jackets for bust-outs like yourself. Huh? Yeah, I'll go and get them out of the broom cupboard. Excuse me.
Oh, boy. There's no worse garment in the world than a restaurant-supplied jacket. It's either way too small. Are way too big. You know, I hate to be told by anybody what to wear, much less a head waiter. But like most people, I go along with it. Boy. What bothers me is I'd probably still go along with it no matter what sort of absurd outfit that the restaurant insisted upon having me wear.
Have you got a wetsuit?
A wet suit?
That's right. I'm afraid you can't come in here unless you're wearing a wetsuit.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a house policy. Oh, at lunch, it's casual, but in the evening, you've got to wear a wetsuit.
But I don't have a wetsuit.
That's no problem. We can lend you one. This.
Sorry I'm late, but what a day.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
It's that jacket. It's like a bad eye test.
They do. They insisted. Terrible.
Here we are. Something for you to nibble on. It's nice and crunchy.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you very much. We'd like some wine, too, please.
Would you like some wine?
Is there an echo in here? I just said I'd like some wine.
I got one special bottle just for you, okay? Oh, God.
Hey, you know that guy?
Of course I don't know him. He's your typical randy waiter. He tries it on with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He figures that sooner or later he's got to get lucky.
The old saturation approach, right? Well, anyway, it's nice to be here, finally. Just the two of us, you know?
Well, it makes a change.
Sure does, because every time we've been together, there's always been a whole bunch of people around. Never had a chance for an intimate conversation. I don't even know if you're...
Kelly!
Huh?
I don't believe it! Well, you remember we worked together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! How are you? Good to see you. How you doing?
And this must be the beautiful wife you never stop talking about.
No, I'm going through a divorce. This is a good friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put the old foot in it there.
Oh, no, that's all right. That's all right. Oh, I'm sorry. Glynis, this is Glynis. Glynis, this is,
Simon.
Simon, thank you. Simon, Glynis, and this is,
Judy.
Judy.
Hey, tell you what, why don't we join you?
Huh?
Unless, of course, you want to be alone.
Oh, whatever gave you that idea?
We had one bottle of a sparkling wine to match your sparkling eyes.
Forget all that rubbish, Luigi. Just bring us another bottle of house red.
Good evening, Signor Carter. And how's the fabulous Signora Carter tonight, eh? Still as gorgeous as ever, eh?
Leave it out, Luigi. We're thirsty.
Bloody liberated women.
Well, so I gather this is your first time here.
How'd you know?
The jacket. It's a sort of initiation ceremony.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't believe it. Look who's Simon. What are you doing here? Well, I'm just having dinner with Kelly and his friend Glynis.
Oh, no, just a drink.
A quick drink.
A real quick drink.
I don't believe we met. Oh, don't you know each other? Well, this is Kelly, and this is Kelly's friend Glynis. Kelly, Glynis, this is Miles. Miles, of course, it's Miles and his beautiful girlfriend, wife. Oh, I almost put my foot in it again there. His beautiful wife, Libby.
Debbie.
Oh, Debbie, of course. It's Debbie. You two alone?
No, we're having supper with the Coopers.
Oh, don't let us keep you. Just go right here.
Yeah, they're sitting over there.
Well, why don't you ask them over? Oh, you'll love the Coopers. Wonderful couple.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Well, you've been seeing you all this time. It's great to see
George.
you.
We'll just back up here.
Nice and intimate, huh?
Yes, really cozy.
I mean, how do you say no in a situation like that, huh?
I don't know. I have the same problem.
You do, huh? I mean, I'm not the only one that has difficulty saying no?
Of course not.
I just refused those people in the beginning. I could have avoided myself a whole lot of hassle. I mean, sometimes you just gotta force yourself to say no. Anyway, that's water under the bridge. Nice to be alone finally, huh? Why don't we get comfortable, huh?
No.
What?
No.
Wait a minute, I thought you said you had difficulty saying no.
I'm working on it.
Well, couldn't you just take a night off?
No.
Well, let's see, why don't we,
No.
Or wouldn't you like to,
No.
just a little bit of,
No.
No, wait a minute, you gonna say no to everything?
Yes. I've had a lovely evening, but
Huh?
I think I'd better go before I run out of nose.
Oh, no, Glynis. No, now you got me saying it. No, please, don't go. Look, it's just, it's a bad neighborhood. Oh, for God, who could that be at this hour? No, look, don't do anything rash. Don't, wait a minute, hold on, just one second. Hello. Oh, hi, Mr. Watson. No, don't go. Now, don't go. Please. No, not you, Mr. Watson. You can go any time you want. Believe me. Now, please, just sit down here. Just sit down. Not you, Mr. Watson. What? Fire? There's no fire in here. Wait a minute. No, sit down. Wait. Sure, I'm sure. No, wait. Glenn. Okay, Mr. Watson. You want to talk? Let's talk, huh? What do you mean you can't? Look, Mr. Watson, that beautiful girl that wants you to get a taxi just walked out of my flat because of your phone call, and now you're telling me that you can't talk to me? Well, now you're going to listen to me for a change. Listen, when I was your age... Hello? Hello? Mr. Watson, hello!